So now let me give a brief of Mr. Jean-Francois, who will be doing the Punch presentation today. He has been in the financial sector for over 30 years. He has been working at MCB and Barclays. And Mr. Jean-Francois has been involved in business and corporate sector as a relationship manager and project lead for business. Now the project manager Punch, an online platform made for entrepreneurs powered by MCB. And he is also a former member of JCI City, and he has been able to develop so much and progress due to JCI International. Thank you, and over to you, Mr. Jean-Francois.
Thank you very much. I'm very glad, very privileged to be here and to be able to share with you what we have done. So, in fact, it's true. I've been in JCI for in the early 2000 or 2001 till end of nearly the 2009. I was in the Catrobon and I learned a lot. And I strongly believe that what we learn at JCI builds up our professional and personal elements in life. I strongly believe in it because I put in practice so many of the things I've learned being a member of JCI, but entering in the 40s pushed me out of JCI for the time being, but I'm still eager to learn from each and every one of you. So good evening, everyone. Thank you for your presence. It's a great opportunity given to me to talk about Punch, the platform that has been developed by the MCB for entrepreneurs. During the session, I will give you more insight of what is Punch, why it exists, and I shall proceed with a demo of what's inside Punch, which is very important to you to know exactly what's inside and how you can fit into Punch and for whom it is addressed. Then I shall show you how to create your account on your dummy profile. I shall show it to you, and you can progressively sign up if you want, or you can contact me afterwards to know how to sign up and become a member of Punch. I will just share my screen if you allow me. I will share you. Here you are. One second, please. Let's go. Yeah, Shimon, I'm used to Teams, not Zoom. So my bad. There it is. So here's Punch. Here's our landing page. So I'll just switch off my camera because I've got some issues here on the. Here you are. Okay. So, so the story of Punch, it started some 5 years back in 2017 when the bank launched the Success Beyond Numbers strategy, which was a strategy to help and support our clients, because the bank wanted to support our clients over and above the financial aspect. We wanted to go beyond banking system community where companies and professionals would work and grow together. It's very important to work and grow together, more so in the current situation of pre-COVID, post-COVID, and the situation where we're living together, where together we can build something and achieve as a group, because we are in a small island and we should pull together our resources, our knowledge, and all the elements that made our success, that made our economy successful together, because of all the elements that are out of our control, our exchange rates that are falling, our resources that are scarce. We find ourselves very isolated, although we are in a country where we can move in other countries easily. But the thing is that we are quite isolated being an island. So we wanted to go beyond banking and provide as a bank, as a successful entity, as a big bank, which is known in the region and worldwide, the support needed to help our entrepreneurs to grow. Our entrepreneurs, which are the core of the economy, actually. If our economy is running, it's much more thanks to our entrepreneurs, to the small, medium, and businesses in Mauritius. And we believe that it was our duty as a major provider of finance to help our customers. So it started at a very small scale. When I talk about an ecosystem, we started with a pool of accounting firms, and we pooled the accounting firms which have an account with MCB and asked them to help us to help the entrepreneurs who didn't have accountants, for example, to build their accounts. Of course, they were paying the accounting firms, but most of these customers, they didn't have any accounts. So it was difficult for them when they asked for finance to be credible in our credit unit and to be trusted companies where the bank could give loans or give overdraft or any other financial instrument. So it was successful. Most of our customers have accounting firms, which are mainly customers who have accounts with MCB. So we wanted to extend it to other areas which directly or indirectly impacted our customer base. So it was on the lawyers, legal side, construction, consulting, so you name it. And we, since we have a huge number of customers who bank with us, we wanted to club together all these customers. And how to do it? The most, I would say, the most efficient and most trendy way to do it was to create it on a digital platform. And we created Punch, which is this platform made by entrepreneurs, because we did it with entrepreneurs. We set up this platform with the help of entrepreneurs, and we made it for entrepreneurs. It's not for the bank, it's not for me, it's not for any bank employee, but it's made for entrepreneurs. It's made for entrepreneurs, the small entrepreneurs, medium-sized, bigger entrepreneurs, but those who have created a company who want to grow in different segments. And we, to go further in the development of this platform, we undertook a survey. It was in the late 2018, before COVID struck, and we wanted to know on all types of customers, from a small, medium, and big corporate, to understand their main concerns. And the question we asked them was, what prevents you to sleep? Apart from the financial aspect, what was the elements that prevented you to sleep? And we were quite surprised by their answers, because the answers, the least element that they pointed out was the financial aspect, because they knew that banks would support them. But what prevented them from sleeping was about whether or not they would still exist tomorrow operationally, and the finance would be afterwards. They wanted to have visibility. They wanted to be visible on the market, be it locally or internationally. They wanted to learn, because an entrepreneur, some of you might be entrepreneurs, they have no time to learn, they don't have time to read, they are focused on their business, they want to achieve results, and they don't have time to learn something that is meaningful for their business. So this was the second element. To come back to the first one, to be visible and to exist, their concern was also on the operational side, whether or not they are being robbed by their employees, whether or not they have competitors who from today or tomorrow, they would be out of the market, whether or not they are on their right track, whether or not they have the right network, because entrepreneurs don't have the time to think about all these. So they wanted the MCB, who are one of their major partners, to help them. And thirdly, one of the elements that was put forward is that irrespective of support that the bank could give them, in the event that the bank could not support them, they wanted to have other sources of financing, other way of getting finance. So we took all these answers and we built Punch. So Punch, the main tagline of Punch is click, connect, grow, which means that we invite the customer to click and sign in or sign up, to connect with all those who are already connected on the platform, and to grow financially and operationally, because we care for them. We want them to grow because a successful bank is successful with successful clients. We don't foresee any success if our clients are not successful. We're not here to count the bad debts or to put forward our guarantees, etc., and get poor clients, because poor clients would involve a poor economy and a poor country also. So it's our duty as a bank, a responsible bank, to create this environment to help entrepreneurs to grow. So we invite them to join the community. Why? Because there's a lot to get, there's a lot to share, there's a lot to learn. And I invite you to watch a small video, a quick guided tour on what's inside Punch. We come back to the video. So I've showcased the video. So what's inside Punch and who is concerned by Punch? It's the entrepreneurs. What I mean by entrepreneurs is small companies who have started their activities, the startups who have registered, who have created a company, the small and medium businesses, those who have a turnover from 0 to 50 million, which are small and medium businesses, and also those who are above 50 million, who are called the mid-market enterprises. And these are all the non-individual sectors, those who are also professionals, doctors, and any professional consultant is also invited to join Punch. And the entrepreneur, what he is able to do, to create a free account, he is able to show to the world what he's doing, what are his products and services. He's able to showcase also his story, to tell how it started, where he, and what is the future. And I will showcase it inside the platform. So it's for entrepreneurs. We have also another category who are called growth partners, who are also entrepreneurs, but who have experience in helping small businesses to grow. They have the capacity, they have growth codes, which are the services that are available on the platform for our entrepreneurs. These are growth partners, and they are subject to some specific criteria and some validation on our side before selecting them as growth partners. But they can join, and they will be contacted by the Punch team to be officially growth partners. Growth partners are invited contents on the platform. They are also invited to create specific codes which are outside their normal business activities. The aim is to provide very specific services to the entrepreneurs and to help them and to follow up with them in their growth to ensure that these entrepreneurs are happy and are successful. These are growth partners. And the third category are investors. We have already 6 investment firms who are present on Punch. These investors, they identify some leads, they identify companies which might be profitable to them, where they can invest or they can help entrepreneurs. As I said before, some requests in banks at the MCB might not be approved, but the investors themselves, they might see an opportunity for them to invest in the company, and at the terms and conditions that are mutually agreed, and they can make a business and provide the service needed or the project that has been pushed forward by the entrepreneurs and make their dream come true. So these are the 3 categories that are available on the platform. What are the main features on the platform? There are contents and tools. I will show you afterwards in the demo. There are business health checks that are very important, feature. These are online questionnaires that the members are invited to take. These are free questionnaires with question and answers, like multiple choice questions, where we invite them to take part and to discover where they are found on different timelines of their growth. So I'll go more in details in my demo. There are growth cards which are issued by the growth partners, and fourth, there are growth plans, which are some timely plans made by growth partners with a specific timeline, which might be more than 6 months, to help the entrepreneur or some more entrepreneurs which have reached a mature status in their lifetime to go further, to export their facilities, export their knowledge, for example, or to reach other markets. These are the features that are available on Punch. Our Punch partners, these are our growth partners who are already registered on the platform. We have already reached 100 growth partners on the platform. They have growth cards, and some of them are very attractive, and I will show some of them to you in the demo. Do you have some questions? Any questions? No. So let me go to the demo. Once signed in, the customer lands on his own page. Okay, so the landing page, that's why I didn't switch on the video, because I've got some internet issues. Apologies for it. The landing page is the profile page is as follows. The customer, once he logs in, he has his profile page, the name of the company, the industry, a small write-up on the company, and the products and services that the company has or supplies. Also the address, the business address, the email, the phone number, the website, if ever the company has a website, and also the team members. You've got all the team members where you can put them, you can show to the community the team members and their job title. You also have your story, where you put forward how you started, where you are now, and what's the future of your company. What are your plans? If you don't want to showcase all your plans, but in some very few lines, what is important is these elements are being seen by investors and might be interesting for them in case they want to contact you for and do some business or invest in your company. These are the stories, and one element that we have recently put forward are my portfolio, which is much more an element where you promote your products, your services, and some events that you want to put forward. These can be put in the My Portfolio tab, and it's much more promotional element rather than educational element. These are on your page, and you can have access to where you can change it, and you can even change your password. That's it. You've got also the newsfeed, which is quite the same as other social media like LinkedIn or Facebook, but the only difference is that these are targeted for our audience. These are very educational content, no promotional content. It's educational content where the entrepreneur may use these dedicated articles and videos for their growth. And some of them are not available directly on YouTube or LinkedIn. These are contents that are promoted directly on Punch. So the user will be able to take advantage of all the different elements that are on Punch. You've got some advices to young entrepreneurs, how to negotiate, how e-commerce might mistake you. We've got some 100 of these on the newsfeed. Lack of poor contracts, lack of poor drafted contracts. What are the elements that would be important for you, for your good running of your business? And these are set on the newsfeed and are freely available for those who are registered on Punch. You've also got the forum where you can ask your questions. And these are being answered either by the community manager, who is the admin of Punch, or customers also who might give their point of view. And these are very interactive elements. The forum. We've got the marketplace. The Punch was initially designed to help entrepreneurs grow, but all the products and services that you will be putting on your page, the product and services, will be available on the marketplace. The marketplace for entrepreneurs, it will be by industry, by product, and by service. If I click by product, you've got all the products that all the entrepreneurs have put forward. You've got also the services, all the services that the entrepreneurs that have registered today, all the services that have been registered. To date, we've got 1,100 entrepreneurs that have registered on the platform. So all the product and services that we have put forward are available here. So if you want to book a service, you go on the page, you click on the service, and then you book the service. The booking doesn't mean that you have purchased the service, because we are a bank and we are only enablers. Once you book, the company will contact you, and then you can confirm the booking or you can reject the booking depending upon the discussion you have with the client or the Punch member. Same for the growth partners. All the growth partners that have registered on the platform, you'll get all the growth partners. You'll click on one of them, and you can see all the products and services that the growth partner has put forward. I click understand, for example, and you'll get all the elements, the tax, health, and professionalize your account. All these are growth cards that are available. If you want to have more information, you click on request more information, and to have more details, you click on it, and you'll get more more details of these cards. These form part of the marketplace. We've got several products and services that have been put forward already on the platform. One of the elements that was put forward by our customers when we did the discovery and the interview were the tools, because some of the entrepreneurs, they don't know how to get some tools and how to download tools. Normally they have to pay huge sum of money with accounting firms or legal firms to get some employment contract, lease agreement, non-disclosure agreements. So the growth partners, they were kind enough to give to the members freely these templates, so you can download them and use them for the particular use of this document. As far as this document, there's a disclosure, of course, but these documents are being set in a very standardized way, and you can change the format as you wish. But of course, the use of these documents are for you are solely responsible for the use of these documents. So we've got some templates, non-disclosure agreement, a checklist to incorporate your company, board of SME board and governance guidelines. So we've got a series of documents, templates, payment vouchers, etc. So all these have been put forward by our growth partners for entrepreneurs to be used. We've also have another tab on the My Growth section, which englobes the growth cards that are issued by growth partners.
Jean-Francois,
yes.
I don't know if you want to take, you have one question pertaining to growth partner. Do you want to take it now?
Yes,
so the question is, are there any charges for the growth partner, as it seems like a free advertisement for these firms?
The growth partners were primarily our beta testers, beta users, and technically they were those who were agreeable to start working with us. So basically, when you start a platform, you don't expect to get money very easily. And the most important thing is to get the platform going and get engagement. So we invited these growth partners to go outside the box to create something different, to create another way of selling their products and services. So we invited them to be freely on the platform, but once they sell a growth card, of course, it will be a shared vision, and we share the rewards also. These are mainly how the growth partners are going to act and behave on the platform. I don't know if it answers the question.
Yeah, all good, thank you. I think there's also a second question. Yeah, there's a second question.
Yes, yes, of course,
already no problem. Yeah, so the first question is, are there any testimonial success stories? That is the first question.
Okay. Yes, testimonial success stories for the timing. It's been like 5 to 6 months. We are yet engaging with customers. We have started some videos which will be published very soon. We are actually working with some content builders who are members of Punch, because we want this platform to be used by entrepreneurs, but also entrepreneurs inside the platform to build out of it. And we are actually doing some videos of customers who have been using Punch, and we will very soon put it on the platform and use it as some teasers on social media to increase our visibility and to encourage people to sign up and be member of Punch.
Okay, thank you. And the second question is, are there any plans to go beyond the virtual platform such as physical meetups?
So with the COVID events, it has been difficult for us, MCB, because we were in some protocols to adhere to. As you know, several customers come to the bank, so we wanted to adhere to the protocols. And of course, we want to go beyond and to have face-to-face meetings with customers. It's in our plans. Now that the protocols has been loosened a little bit, we will be present in our branches to start with. In the hubs, Port Louis, Curepipe, Grand Bay, Floréal, we will be present in most of these hubs and talk to our customers and encourage them to sign up and be a member of Punch, because we believe in this product and we believe that we can bring something additional to only financial solutions. If I may, I will add also that we want to, in our roadmap, to go beyond Mauritius, because we have started also in Rodrigues, which forms part of Mauritius, but we have units elsewhere in Seychelles, Mozambique, etc. But to start with this project, to go beyond our borders, we have to take into consideration the legal framework, etc. And it's something that we are working upon, but it's not something immediate for the time being.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No other question. Thank you for these questions. Really appreciate. So the growth cards, have been showing you the growth cards previously, and here is something that is very important to us, the Punch team, is the health checks. The health check, what is health checks? Health checks are questionnaires. I said it before. These health checks have been created by our growth partners and Young B Equity partners. Local is Beautiful, that is the MCB, and Proactive. Why we are keen and very passionate about these health checks? It's because it will give you a picture, a snapshot of your company in various elements. For example, business resilience. How far are you resilient in crisis? Like in the COVID, there are some 28 questions. It takes some 10 to 15 minutes, and all your answers are private. We have no access to your answers. We don't know what are your answers. We want to mention it because some customers told me, well, yes, I will take part in these questions. You will read my answers and you will know what are my weaknesses. No, we don't know what are your weaknesses. We don't know what are your strengths. It's something very private. You take it, you have your result, and you will be assigned some growth cards who will help you to grow in these areas of weaknesses. These are proposed growth cards. You might take it or not take it, but it will help you to know a status of your company on how far your business resilient, how far you are investment ready in case you want to have investment from other investors other than MCB, how far you are a sustainable company, how far you are sustainable in your environment, in socially, in your governance, how far you are well structured, and how far you are a business leader, how far you are a leader in your company with your personnel, with your staff, and how you are viewed, and how you can improve your leadership skills. These are the 4 health checks that we have devised with the help of these growth partners, and we are very proud of it because some of the users have used it and they have found it very useful. So for all those of you who want to sign up and be a Punch member, take these health checks, use it, look at the questions, don't be shy to answer because these answers will be for you. And don't put answers just to get 100%. put answers just to see how far you're good, or are there some areas of improvement, or there some weaknesses on your side. Be honest and take these questions, and I'll be very pleased to have your feedback about it. So these are health checks. We have also growth plans. I talked about this earlier. Growth plans are roadmaps to make you become export ready. These are which take some 6 to 9 months, which have a cost to it, and which is being given by growth partners, or a set of growth partners that will help you to grow. If I show more about it, it's about some milestones and tasks: product market fit, IT digital boost, build your capabilities, and launch your product. These are not something that once you have adhered to, you have applied, you're committed to it. If you have a milestone, you have stopped on the product market fit, you see that you want to go to be export ready, but your product does not match the market, we stop here. The growth partner stops here, and you will be billed upon the milestone completed. So this is a very, I would say, very powerful, because we have one customer who is actually doing it, and we are looking forward to have his feedback. These are one of the growth plans. We've got a second growth plan, is catch the big fish. We've got some, for example, some customers who are only 5 years, 6 years or less. They don't foresee themselves big to catch big fish, like work for EY, work for even MCB or UBP, big companies, IBL. But this is in your mind. What we usually tell people is that you have to believe in yourself and find the right communication skill, the right way to pitch your product and to attract these big companies. So these are also some growth plans that have been set. And those who have subscribed to it are working on it actually, and I hope to have their feedback and communicate them to you. These are the features of Punch, and we've got some bookings. The bookings, which is much more on the admin side, all the bookings that you have received, and the bookings made. So you have a dashboard where you can see all the bookings received and made, and also some stats of my visibility, how many views, what other products and services booked, and how many companies have followed me and how many I am following. So that's Punch, that's inside Punch for the time being. We have developed it in 9 months. We have a very dynamic and professional team. We're a very small team, but we work in a very good, I would say, environment. We are very happy to showcase this to all our customers. It's a good opportunity for me to showcase it to you guys. And I would like to have your feedback. If some of you already have perhaps already signed up, I don't know, or those who are looking at it actually, what is your feedback? I would like to have some of your feedbacks and any comments of what you have seen today.
Thank you, Jean-Francois, for this interesting presentation. Just a question: if some entrepreneur want to contact Punch or has any query, what is the timeline that they respond?
Normally, it's for 24 to 48 hours. Once we receive the mail, we answer immediately. Our mail is hello@punch.mu. Once we receive the mail, we respond 24 to 48 hours, and then there's a resolution. We either contact the customer, the member, or we send a mail to give the answer. I just wanted to show you what we have achieved so far. on the basis of a community, the members. We've got 1,100 entrepreneurs who have registered on Punch. We have 100 growth partners and 6 equity investors. The news feed that I've showed you, we have some 100 educational contents, 24 free tools to downloadable, and the growth cards that I've displayed earlier. We've got 175 growth cards, the 4 health checks, and the 2 growth plans. On the marketplace, we've got more than 200 products and 163 services, and there have been queries among members, and there have been some bookings already on the marketplace. The health checks have been completed. We've got some feedbacks already. And on social media, on LinkedIn, we have had some posts already, 15 posts, and some interesting views and feedback already, 28,000 views, which is very encouraging way forward for us. So I would like to, before moving forward, I just wanted to show you how to sign up to the platform.
You have 2 questions. Do you want to tackle them first?
Yes, I
so
can.
The first one is, can only entrepreneurs who have IT literacy join, or can the Punch team assist?
Well, all those who want to create their profile, who are already registered companies, if they need assistance, we can organize a meeting and be ready to help you. But it would be good to have a bulk session instead of doing one-to-one, because we are a small team and it's difficult to assist individually, I would say.
Hope it answers the question. And the second question is, can NGOs register?
For the time being, NGOs, they can register as a growth partner, but we are designing a special persona, like I showed you, the entrepreneurs, growth partners, investors, but we want to create another one for NGOs because their requirements are different, their displays are different, all the events that they want to push forward are different from growth partners or entrepreneurs. So you can register as a growth partner, but the essence of being a growth partner is to issue growth card. So for the time being, JCI, for example, cannot be a growth partner, but can be a NGO who displays what it can do, what it can bring to the society. So I would ask you to wait a little. We are working on it, and surely we will communicate to you in due time, due course, when we will be ready to launch this important feature to you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I will share again my screen. I will just show you how to register on Punch. So here you are. I've gone on the community. I've clicked on sign up. Okay. When I click on sign up, I reach this screen where I select the account type. For the sake of this presentation, I will select I am an entrepreneur. I will provide you the links so that you can create your profile also. The link is punch.mu, and you go and sign up. Punch will ask you more details about your business. For example, I create my account, my first name and my last name. My email, I will use an email, a Yop mail, which is a generic mail. I put my position or title, and I create a password. The password should be of 6 characters, 1 number, and a special character. I confirm it. I put my company details. The industry. And I put a business registration number. I am on the test environment, so I can put any registration number, but in your case, I strongly advise you to put the right BRN number, please. There's also a tab whether or not you're a customer of MCB. Very important. This platform is not only for MCB customers, it's for all non-individual customers. Either you are MCB customer or a non-MCB customer. If you are a non-MCB customer, we welcome you to Punch, and you can benefit from all the features that are on Punch. There's no specific element that will be removed on your profile. You will be, as any customer of MCB, you will be able to enjoy all the features of Punch. Yes, and there's another tab on where I heard about Punch, so you can choose of any of them. I will choose, I was personally invited by myself, by the Punch administrator. You can review the terms and conditions, which are available on the landing page, that is punch.mu. You can have all the terms and conditions. You can go through them, you accept them, and then you sign up. You will have to verify your email. So I go on my email, on my Yop mail. The mail hasn't reached me yet.
Until you receive your confirmation mail, maybe one question. Is the BRN mandatory? Because there are many informal entrepreneurs who are not registered with Registrar of Companies.
You can register, but we strongly advise you way forward if you want to benefit from any other, for example, growth card, you will have to input your BRN number. We have put this because growth partners, they are companies of they have to report it back once they give a service. So you can register without a BRN, but we strongly advise you to create. Once you get, once people will call you, once investors will ask you, will be interested in your business, why not create your company and have a BRN number? So the answer is you can create your account without a BRN.
Okay, thank you.
There you are. So here it is. Please confirm your email. You'll get it. Verify your email. Login now. I log in. And I put my password. Once I sign up, I get a digital guided tour which gives me all the elements that are on Punch. So you get you can either exit or you can go on the, you click on next and they will show you exactly what's inside Punch. It will be a small walkthrough of the platform and it's animated. So you'll be able to know exactly, in fact, what I've been telling you, you'll be having a detailed explanation of what's inside the platform. You've got 8 slides. The forum. And we are ready to go. I click on done. Now I've got the page, which I've created previously, and I can edit the page. I can create my profile. I can put an avatar, my logo, all the details. I can add a product. It's very user-friendly. Add a service. Add my contact details. And add any team member. So all the elements that are on the left-hand side I've already shown you. So here's how you can create your profile, and I strongly invite you to create it and enjoy all the features of Punch. Any questions?
Yes, you have one. Does MCB Punch also offer free trainings on business matters to SMEs?
For the time being, not yet. But we are working closely with other NGOs like Made in Maurice, Business Mauritius, SME Mauritius for webinars. So once these are available, all the members will be notified. They'll be able to put it in their calendar and they will be able to attend the courses. For the time being, we have approached all these companies, but since we are still MCB, they wanted to be more, I would say, across the board and get the blessing of all the upper-ended directors of these NGOs. But it's in the pipeline.
Jean-Francois, I wanted to ask a question. For example,
Yes.
I have a friend who has a company in Pakistan and do mango and mango products. So I want to involve in that. But if I'm using the Punch, do I need to be locally in Mauritius having a BRN registered with a company, or I can be anywhere in the world and use Punch to show my product, to showcase it?
Okay. For the time, thank you for this question. For the time being, it's for local entrepreneurs. Why? Because this platform has been designed for the local entrepreneurs for the time being. Legally, we have a KYC issue, as Ben knows this much more than myself. And to identify these customers, we have to ensure that these customers really do what they're doing. And it's much more easier to identify local entrepreneurs for the time being. We are getting used to queries from abroad to how to engage with these customers and find the right balance to onboard them too. But we would strongly encourage the local people to take ownership of this platform and be aware that there's something that is made for you entrepreneurs. And then we can cross borders and identify other service providers. But it's true, I would advise you to create a local company and partner with your friend in Pakistan.
Thank you.
Any other question? I would like to know, any one of you would be keen to join Punch. I don't know whether some of you are already in Punch.
So far, we have not joined, but we can recommend people and we can recommend customers to use this platform because it's very detailed and it has all the necessary requirements for a business, how to operate and so on. So the health check, the proof code, I think it will help.
You know, we wanted to put something fully loaded to our entrepreneurs. We understand that COVID has impacted a lot on their bottom line, on their profits, on their business itself, not only profits. We no longer talk about profits, it's about being surviving in this hostile environment. And it has been very interesting to see that people who are not IT literate shifted from a face-to-face meetings or dealings to Punch, to digital market, to the digital market, and it has been a shift. I think COVID has encouraged this shift and has increased the reach digitally. So I strongly encourage you to be part of this adventure, to talk about it. It's for you entrepreneurs, not for me. For the time being, I would like to create my own business and be part of this community too, but we devised it in such a way that you find yourself in a situation that we found useful and meaningful posts, feeds, tools, health checks that will help you to grow and identify areas of weaknesses where you can improve yourself. So that's the essence of building this platform.
And then regarding partners, for example, we have already enrolled and showcase our products and so on. They contact us directly or they contact MCB
once you identify a growth code that is interesting to you, you click for request for more information. The growth partner will receive an email and the Punch administrator will also receive an email notifying that there has been a contact between X and growth partner Y. So we will ensure that there is something that has come out of this contact and get a feedback from both the customer and the growth partner.
Okay, thank you. Any more questions?
I think I'm in time because we're supposed to
finish
discuss up to 8.
Yeah.
Already 8 p.m. So thank you. Thank you very much for your attention. It was very important for me to be present as an ex-JCI, and it's one of the first meetings, evening meetings, I would say, and show your commitment for being present means a lot to me and the Punch team. I really look forward to discuss with you. You're free to call me or send me mail, give me your feedback and any other elements that could fit in the Punch platform. We are very excited to see the response from people outside MCB, and the non-MCB customers too are registering. And there's something that is being that we have put forward. We didn't expect this, and we're very happy to see the positive feedback. We've got some negative feedback too, of course, and there should be some balance in what I'm saying. But we are working on it, and we are trying to improve ourselves.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jean-Francois. It has been a very interesting conversation, presentation, and regarding the question you have well given us the responses we need to get. And we will try to canvas people we know who are entrepreneurs and may enjoy this platform. And I thank you again for being here today to present this
Thank you.
Punch platform.